to guard your heart above everything else, because out of it, or it determines the course of your life. It's a hard issue. It's adult stuff. Adults assess themselves. Adults try to get better. Adults are always working on themselves. And I ain't talking about the outer. I'm talking about the inner. Adults are always taking the word. Christian adults take the word and say, hey, let me mirror myself with this. Because there's some parts about me I don't like. And we're dishonoring our husbands, our wives, our leaders, our bosses. We dishonor the flight attendants. We dishonor the pilots. We dishonor everybody because we feel like we're justified. I told you I was going out of town with London because we do a lot of traveling, and we're getting on the plane, and London had she had just left a women's event, and they gave her a little gift bag. She had a gift bag. The gift bag had to be this big. And with, I guess, a little card in there. She had it in her hand because when I got it from the event and went straight to the airport. I had the priest the next day in Houston. And the flight attendant, we called them, she tripping, you know, she thinks she Miss Southwest or Miss United. But really, she's just doing a job. And you could only take on 2 carry-ons, your purse and your pool luggage. Well, she counted London's little gift bag as a third thing. Yeah, I know it can be petty, but honor says so what I did, I stepped outside of honor and dishonored her because it's just a little bag. And what you mean we can't take it on? You tripping. You think you run the airlines. I got to go preach down in Houston. I'm a reverend. I got to preach. He gonna chip over her bag, just a little bag. I'll let her go on with the bag. And so she said, no, sir, she can't board the plane with that. She got to put that inside another bag. And I'm like, and so I just come on, London. It don't matter. Let's get on out here. I'm dishonoring this woman's role. I'm talking about it. Because we think because something is petty and something is silly, then we are justified in dishonoring people. You messed over me. You lied over me. I heard something about you. Now I get to dishonor you. We're going to talk about the whole thing. Because what dishonor does is stifles you. Dishonor messes with your checkbook. You praying for increase all while you're dishonoring people? I noticed I didn't say your pastor. I said people. You got to honor the person you're sitting next to. Yeah. Look at your neighbor and say, I honor you today. Tell him again, say, I honor you today. Say, now let me give you a mint. Come on. So, what is honor? Let's talk about it. What is honor? Write this down. Honor is the privilege of having weight in someone's life. Privilege of having weight in someone's life. Honor is, listen, to give value to a person without stumbling over who they are not. These definitions alone to take you in. It is giving honor or value to a person without stumbling over who they are not. Let that sink in for a second. To celebrate who I am without needing me to be something else. Honor. The privilege of having weight in someone's life or voice. You can put voice in your notes. To give value to a person without stumbling over who they are not. To celebrate who I am without needing me to be something or somebody else. It's honor. It's honor. Write this down. The Lord gave me this, I believe. Respect. What's hono? Honor, look. Respect, look, respect plus love plus grace equals honor. Now, here is the deal about this honor piece. We all want honor, but don't want to give it. We all want respect. We all want love. We all want grace. Oh, but heck, I ain't giving it to you. Something's wrong with that. So look, respect, that's consideration. Respect means I acknowledge your function in the earth. Write that down. I acknowledge your function in the earth. You're a school teacher. You're graced to teach children. I honor that function in the earth. I don't compare it to, but you ain't no doctor. No. You're a school teacher. You're a crossing guard. You're a cashier. You're a basketball coach. I honor your function in the earth. I honor the fact that you're a husband, that you're a wife, that you're a daughter, that you're a son. I honor that. I honor that you are a pastor or a leader. I honor your function in the earth. I consider that. That's the respect. Plus love. So now I demonstrate my honor through this love piece. I demonstrate kindness and patience. Because honor is love expressing itself. I think we say the words, I love you, too much without understanding. I cringe sometimes when people tell me, I love you, Pastor, because they don't mean it. It's just something to say because love walks through hell with people. It's demonstrating the demonstration of kindness, the demonstration of patience, the demonstration of long suffering. This is respect plus love plus grace. Grace. So I respect your function in the earth and I commit to walk in love with you. And grace says, I give you room to be human. All of that equals honor. I give you room to be human. I give you room to be human. Because here's what I learned last year. People said, what did you learn in 2019? My biggest lesson in 2019 was I realized I was more human than I wanted to admit. I'm supernatural. You supernatural. There's super on your natural, but you are natural. You didn't float here this morning. I don't care how anointed you are. Some of y'all came here mad. You came here bitter. You came here upset. You cussed in the car on the way here. You didn't want to park down the street. You walked down here mad because you had to park too far. You had to go sit in the balcony. You had to go sit downstairs. You was mad because you're human. And this grace piece says, I give you room for that. Yes, I respect you. I love you. But at any moment, I see something that don't look like. Y'all quiet up in here. And this is good because if you take this, what is it called? An equation or is it equation? Because you're the number person. You take this and apply it. No, you take it and apply it to every area. I'm not talking about just in church. You dishonor people when you tell them you're going to be there at 9 and get there at 9:30. You dishonor the job that you prayed for when you get off at 3, but you're on the elevator at 2:35. Just clock me out, girl, at 3 o'clock. We're commanded to honor. Look at Romans chapter 12. Look at verse 10 in the Holman Christian Standard Bible. We're commanded to honor, but listen at this. Honor is a decision. We're talking about a culture. Look, show family affection to one another with brotherly love. We don't understand this word either. This family word, this covenant word. We just run amok with those things and don't understand them. It says, but outdo one another in showing, outdo. You want to compete? Let's compete with that. Let me try to outdo you with honoring. Yeah. It says outdo one another in showing honor, because honor is only honor when it's circulating. When it's reciprocating. All of this, honor your man of God, but he don't honor you, something's wrong. It's not honor. We first honor God. Write that down. Write that down. Write it down. We first honor God. Romans 10, verse 9 and 10 talks about confessing with our mouth that Jesus is what? Say it loud. Lord. Say it loud. Lord. What does Lord mean? Ruler. Talk back to me. We can talk in here. Controller, master, ruler. Anybody from upstairs want to talk? Who? I didn't hear you. Leader. You said the who? The boss of me, giver of life. Anybody? Come on, talk back. Tell your neighbor, say, if you keep napping, I'm gonna go to slapping. Tell him, say, if you keep. Listen, man, I swear people come here just to take naps. Because she said so much peace here. Girl, bye. They in here sleeping. Because I know, listen. I know how it is, because when you move all the time, when you finally sit down, you just kind of like I get some of my best sleep in the movie theater. I pay to sleep in there. Come on here. I'm in there knocked out. Juju fruit on the floor. Come on here. But it's one thing to come and nod off. It's another thing to come and get comfortable and lay your head on your neighbor. And once you start slobbing in church, that's a bit much. What was I saying? But I'm glad you're here. Huh? Who? Lord. Lord. Anybody else? What does Lord mean? Chief. Ruler. So when you got saved, you didn't just sign up for Jesus to be your Savior and your ticket to heaven. What you signed up for was that on earth, he is my boss. He is my Lord. He is my manager. He is my ruler. He is all of these things. And I honor him first. We have a problem honoring this way, because we haven't finally or once and for all embraced honoring this way. If you honor God, you'll honor those that God sent in your life. And I ain't just talking about your pastor. Your third grade teacher was anointed to teach you things. And if you honor God, you would have honored her. That's why you 43 now and still can't read. I'm not trying to be funny, because we don't understand the price of dishonor. You can't dishonor things and expect to get what you're supposed to get from it. When you dishonor me as your voice in the earth, but you still come and sit here in dishonor, you might as well go home, because you can't receive anything from me. I didn't set it up. That's how God set it up. Honor opens doors and portals of favor for your life. Had I just acted the way I should have acted, I'm going to tell all my business because y'all don't tell none of y'all's. She probably would have let me took that little bag on the plane. But because I dishonored her, it closed the door to favor that only comes from honor. Y'all tripping. Y'all want to support my business. Well, I came down there 3 weeks in a row and you was late. You dishonored me. Y'all quiet up in here. See, y'all thought we was going to teach on honoring your man to God. You got to honor everybody. Once you submit to his lordship, you position yourself for what I call the over-under principle. Go to Matthew chapter 8. Come on. So I'm still trying to get used to this clock. So do I have 11 minutes or what is going on here? I have 11 minutes. I just started talking. Y'all is tripping. Now when Pastor Twan preaching and I ain't here, he be preaching for like an hour and a half. And y'all don't say nothing. I be seeing. You said take 12 minutes? Who said that? You said take 12 minutes. Ooh. If I had $100, I'd give it to you. Matthew 8, chapter 8, verse 5, in the New Living Translation. You thought because I didn't have no voice, I'm going to preach. I'm going to preach anyway. When Jesus returned to Capernaum, a Roman officer came and pleaded with him, Lord, my young servant lies in bed, paralyzed and in terrible pain. And Jesus said, I will come and heal him. But the officer said, Lord, I ain't worthy that you come in my house. You ain't got to do all that. Just say the word from where you are. That'll preach by itself. And my servant will be healed. Look at verse 9. First of all, look at the boldness and the authority this man spoke in verse 8. Verse 9, he says, I know this because this is why I can speak like this. Because I am under the authority of my superior officers. I'm under authority. And I have authority. So I'm not just over, I'm also under. And we don't like to be but the increase and the favor doesn't come from you being, it comes from you being. And this man spoke with great authority. He says, hey, Jesus, wait, you ain't got to do all that. Just speak from where you are, and my servant going to be healed. This how I know this, because I'm under authority. I know this because I understand the honor principle of being under and over. There was a pastor here, and he preached a couple months back, and he said, now let's take out our phones, and y'all be a blessing to the man of God. I didn't just sit there and receive. I pulled out my phone because I'm not just, I'm also. When I'm in trouble and I need help, I go get. I call and say, hey, I'm on my way. Trouble in Chicago. Trouble in the royal household. I need some wisdom. I need some help. I need you to love on me. Because I'm not just, I'm also. And when you understand both, you walk in great authority. Whew. And we don't seemingly want to be under. I'm not just talking about your church. when you go to the grocery store and that lane says 15 items or less, you got to come. And we don't get to pick and choose when we gonna come under. This is honor. This is honor. This is honor. This is honor. When I came home on the plane, I've been on the plane the last 2 months. But I don't care what your status is, Fallon. I don't care how much money you make. When you get on that airplane, that guy could be 19 and make $30,000 a year. When he says sit down, you sit down. Put on your belt, you put on your belt. When the light on, don't you move. You better not move. That's you coming under. Send your kids to school. They say the kids don't wear black shoes here. You ain't in my household. You don't buy my kids' clothes. The lady said black shoes. Because when we as adults act like I acted at that gate, my kids were never, just think if they were there, we're teaching our kids to dishonor. Y'all quiet up in here, up in here. And so bring me this water here. Everything is designed for you to come under the principle. This principle of honor, this principle of over and under. Everything you set out to do in life, I need you to hear me carefully. There's going to always be somebody over you. Some of y'all won't even say amen. And let me help you. Sometimes they might not be qualified to be over you. You may know more than them sometimes. You ever had a boss and you was telling her what to do and helping her with her work, but she was the boss? You don't get to dishonor her because you know more than her, because she's still the one in the highest seat. And these are lessons God will have us stay in until we learn. He's not going to move you around because you didn't learn the lesson. You thought because you knew how to spell better than her and been there longer than her, you could tell her what to do. No. You got to learn how to come under. Because what you don't understand, even if you know more than her covering protects you. And God always makes a way when this is you in this bottle. And this water is your life. And our lives get hit all the time. And go to shaking. And go to bubbling. And you can hear it. And the only reason you're not spilling out is because there's a covering on you. And sometimes you think you're better without the cover. So now you go around spilling out on everybody. Because I don't need no cover. I'm a prophet. I don't need no cover. I went to school longer than her. I don't need no cover. I've been to church a long time. I don't need no cover. I know Pastor Reggie personally. I don't need no cover. You a lie. Everything needs a cover. Now you spill it on everybody because you ain't got no cover. Some of y'all would still be married had you listened to your cover. Some of y'all wouldn't have got married had you listened to your cover. How many people I've sat in and cried and said, baby, don't do this. And they did it anyway. Didn't leave and give me the finger and blame me for your marriage not working. I don't live with you. Because if you living, this gonna happen. This happened to some of y'all right now. And the reason you're intact, not just me as your covering, but wherever you are, because he is the ultimate cover. But he puts people in your life. God didn't come down here and physically train you. Your supervisor did. Your boss did. Kelly taught you how to pray. London taught you how to be a woman. Somebody in the earth is always going to be over you. And how dare you dishonor them? Because they didn't do something I like, or she didn't give me the days off, so F her. We've given our life, blood and tears, and you leave here and give me the finger because I didn't do something you liked, or you heard something about me, or you saw my humanity and I've covered yours for 30 years. I prayed for you and counseled you and talked with you. The devil is a liar. We got to learn community. We got to learn honor. And stop throwing everybody away. This is your 15th job this year, and we just at March 1st. It ain't the job, it's you. This your 6th marriage. It ain't her, it's you. I had to learn how to honor my wife. She had to learn how to honor me because we didn't know that kind of stuff. We were taught in the streets. I had to learn how to honor her even in the bedroom. Are you listening to me? You have to learn it. And church is the place where honor should shine. We should show the world how to honor each other. I honor the dancers. I honor the musicians. I honor the singers. Well, you made some changes. That don't mean I don't honor you. I make changes in my house. I'm having to move rooms around right now because we're going to adopt a kid, and he has to have a room. I'm moving my kids around, moving my office around. That don't mean I don't love my kids. Life is full of changes. And you have to even honor change. I don't understand it. It's uncomfortable, but I honor what you're doing. Because I trust you, man of God. I love you, man of God. And yeah, you messed up last year on me, and you put that over there and didn't do it over there. But it is what it is. Stand up if you've never made a mistake. Get the picture ready, okay? We're going to get the picture. Stand up if you're not flawed. Okay. Maybe they didn't hear me. I said if you've never made a mistake, stand up. If you've made one, raise your hand. How about 2? How about the first one twice? How about since you've been saved, you made some mistakes? Since you've been saved, you've done some stupid stuff. Since you've been saved, you've been nasty. Come on here. Since you've been, oh, y'all don't want to talk about it. Put your hands down. Now, all of y'all with your hands up, all of y'all with your hands up, do you still want respect? Yes. You still want love? Yes. You still want grace? Yes. You still want to be accepted and considered and heard and embraced? You still want all of that, right? With your mistakes, you still want that? So why don't you give it? Yes, you give a season to be hurt. We hurt one another. Those closest to us hurt us the most. I get to be hurt by you. You get to be hurt by me. As a matter of fact, it's a guarantee in relationship that at some point, those closest to you gonna hurt you. That's how I know it ain't God, because if it was God, I wouldn't be in this situation. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If it was God, there'd be no chaos. If it was God, there'd be no chaos. Adam's kids out here killing each other, and if it was God, it wouldn't be no chaos. How about when chaos comes, it's a time for you to operate and not just trying to protect your peace, but walk in your love. I got one clap. I get to be hurt by him. He gets to be hurt by me. We're close. It's going to happen. I get to be hurt by PC. He get to be hurt by me. It's going to happen. We're close. It's going to happen. But come here. Get over here. Come on. Come on this side. You get on this side. Fix yourself. Get yourself together, son. Come on, let's walk. We get to walk. And while we're walking, things may happen. I may get hurt by him. I may hurt by him. I may hurt him. He may hurt me. Listen at this. Hurt is almost never intentional. Write that down. Write that down. Because that's what some of y'all get caught up at. You hurt me as if they did it on purpose. We get to walk. We get to walk. You got hurt by me. Come on. But you don't get to stop walking. Come on. You don't move this time. Come on, let's go. You get to take some time off, maybe. He get to process. He get to heal. But he don't get to stay there. Come on, turn around. After a while, he comes on back in. Come on. Because next time, it may be him. Y'all keep on walking. I may say, dude, I mean, really? As long as I've known you, you gonna do that? Come on, walk. Yeah. I may start going the other way because I'm like, I don't know. But if we had anything, you've been calling me brother and covenant. If we had anything, we're going to fix this because we got to keep walking. We got to keep walking. See, what happens in our community, in our society, we have too many options. So you cross me, skip you. I got 10 other people I can go with. You come now. You come here. Come here, brother. Come here. You, right here. You come. I don't even know you. You don't know me, do you? But here I come. You never talked to you, have I? This my new covenant brother. I don't even know this man. This my new best friend forever. Now we on Facebook talking and grinning and skinning. I don't know him. He don't know me. But I done built 30 years with this guy. That's dishonor. I've hurt him. He's hurt me. He's hurt me more than I've hurt him. I knew he was going to look like that. I'm just serious. Okay, so no, we've been friends for how many years?
26.
26. Trust me, there's been some doo-doo in them 26 years. There was doo-doo on the ark. Ain't no way you got no 2 gorillas, 2 monkeys, 2 baboons, 2 orangutans. There was a whole lot of doo-doo on the ark. But I had rather been on that ark with that doo-doo than outside saying, let me in. Dawn? Oh, Dawn. I said it wrong. What I said, Dookie? No. Oh. So listen, so no offense to my brother here, but I done brought him into my hurt. I done made him my new best friend because I'm hurt from the last relationship I didn't want to fix. So it's better just to dishonor that and pick up some new to honor. London and I have to pray after meetings that God would cancel what we've just seen and heard. Because it's so much and it's weighty. Our last therapy session, not this yesterday, the one before, when we got home, we were physically challenged. I couldn't have walked. That's how weighty the sessions are. And so we're in there giving of ourselves and we're talking and we're sharing and we're working through and we're giving wisdom. And you get up and say, you know what? This church always raising money. I'm gone. What is that? You don't get to dishonor at your leisure. And some of y'all don't even know you're dishonoring. You know why? Because it's the way of the world now. The things that are said to us, the texts that we get from people that we've helped, the language that they use, I wouldn't use it with a dog. And that's why if you ain't called a pastor, you better not get in this game. Because I've told her plenty times, you know what? This our last year. They can take that church and shove it. No, you're laughing, but I'm telling you the truth. Because it's 2 of us, it's 500 of y'all. And all y'all think y'all the only one. And then we tried to be nice and give our numbers out and bless people. You know, it's called pastor abuse. And the minute we show humanity, done with y'all. That hurts to the core. It does. But we got to keep going. I have positioned myself, we position ourselves to honor you as partners of our church. We honor our pastors. We're learning to even honor our children different. That's why I want to teach you that. Because we've been dishonoring our children. We've been trying to control them. And control leaves no room for their will. That's why they fight you so much. Because they have a will. You're violating it. And God doesn't violate our will, and we're his children. I got 3 claps. I love you, brother. I don't even know you. But I have equity here. Investment in time and tears and talking and sharing. And he know my crap and I know his crap. And he covers me and I cover him. And we love each other and we bring our wives in it. This is called equity. You don't go home today and go in your house and because the water wouldn't get cold or get hot, you throw the whole house away. You call somebody to fix the hot water. So why in relationships, when something happened, we dishonor and just throw it away? Can't do it. I have set myself to honor. I have set myself to smell like sheep. That's how we honor. I've set myself to be touchable. I've set myself to go above. We sat there yesterday and it ends at 3. We were there till 5. Still talking, still working, still. And the first thing we got this morning was a text cussing us out because we didn't do a good enough job with their couple. That's not cool, people. That's dishonor. what society says. That's okay though. That's how we live our life. We go around dishonoring everybody and wonder why heaven is closed to us. Because dishonor shuts off favor. It closes doors that should be open. It makes things rough that should be easy. Because honor gives you favor with God and man. I need favor with God and man. Thank you, brother. What's your name? Alex. It's your first time here? Yes. It is. Well, bless you, brother. Come again and see us, all right? Okay. Y'all give another hand. Let's sit down here. Let's sit down here. Next week, we teach you part 2 on, listen, on the price of dishonor. Dishonor costs. It costs. Father, we thank you for your word today. We thank you for being ever mindful of us. We thank you, Holy Spirit, for being our teacher, our help, and our guide. God, we honor you first. And we position ourselves as students to learn how to outdo each other in this area of honor. Teach us, Lord, your ways. Teach us, Lord, your heart. In Jesus' name. If you receive the word, clap your hands. Stand up on your feet if you can. When that girl, lady texted, well, she emailed us this morning. I didn't see it first because it comes through the church and my mom sends it to us. And London had saw it and read it, and she was hoping I didn't read it before I had to preach. But I saw it at my desk in the back. And she ripped us apart. And I know our heart is for marriage and for family. We just want to see people win, you know. So to sit with you for 8 hours and give of ourselves and to get that kind of response, it's not cool, but it happens. And here is my response to her. I have to honor her and her husband. I have to pray for them. Because for you to aim to hurt me like that, you must be hurting. And you're hurting too much to even see the help that we provided for you yesterday. So I honor. It's my response. We love you. And if we can do anything to further assist you, we are here for you. Because I'm not going to block heaven on our behalf by getting into this carnal rat race. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I have been wrong. And when I'm right, I'm right. And when I don't know, I ask somebody. But all I can do is what I believe is the best that God has given me to do. If you heard nothing else, people, be sure that you position yourselves to honor all men. Are you listening to me? Honor. Honor the elders, honor the greeters, honor the ushers, honor your youth pastors and the leaders and their team. Honor everybody. When you go home today, don't dishonor your children in trying to get them here on Wednesday. Because honoring them will get them here. Because they need to be here. But this lesson, these 4 weeks of teaching, if you just tune in, if you receive them, it will bless your life. And it's going to work in you first. We're going to be very transparent as we teach this. I believe in sharing our mistakes. I believe in sharing my weaknesses. I believe in sharing how we've overcome things. Nobody wants somebody that flies from heaven to teach you on Sunday. Hey, man, I'm trying to do the same thing that you're doing. We're in this together. What is my word every year? Thank you for allowing us to grow with you. Yes, I'm out front. I can see a little further. But I get up on Sunday and I put my pants on just like Corey put his on. And I trust God with my wife and children just like he does. And we have issues, I'm sure, just like he does with his wife and children. And we take the word and we work through it. And we honor each other. So when you come here on Sunday, you ain't got to know the person you're sitting next to, but honor them. How? Respect, love, grace. That'll preach by itself. Thank you, Father, for helping us today in Jesus' name. If you're here and listen, brothers, sisters, you're here and you've never made a decision to follow Jesus, make that decision today. You're here and you've made that decision, but you've kind of been doing your own thing and you want to rededicate your life to Jesus Christ. We're here for you today. You're here and you says, I like this local church. I want to be a part of this local community. We are here for you. Any one of those calls, 1, 2, 3. If that's you, raise your hand. Raise your hand so I can see it. In the balcony, wherever you are, raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand. You want to get saved, rededicate your life, be a part of our church, raise your hand high. Somebody's always here. Yeah. Listen. Yeah, I see. Listen. Ask the person that you're standing next to. Say, is he talking to you? Ask them. Go ahead right now. Go ahead right now. Ask them. Say, if so, tell them, say, raise your hand. Ain't no fear here, ain't nothing but love here. Raise your hand. Who is that? Come on, brother, sister, who is it? Yeah. Yeah, now ask the other person, says he talking to you? Because somebody's always here, I just got to make the call. And you got to follow the call. I can't do it for you. All right. Anybody? Ooh, I can sense it. You can sense it too, can't you? I break the spirit of fear that would try to stifle you at this moment. If God is calling your name, answer him now. In Jesus' name. Who is that? Who is that? Today is your day. Today is your day. Today is your day. All right. All right. Clap your hands for the word. All right. Listen, I'm letting you go late. It's 12:08, but you still got time to go and catch the Bears game or something. Get you some good lunch. Enjoy your family today. I will see all of you. When? And you're going to bring who? See you Wednesday night. Go in peace. Hug somebody on your way out.